So One Level Too Many is a Drink Aware campaign being set up by a few multimedia students here in DCU. Now I'm joined by a footballing, DJing and entrepreneurial extremo, Eamonn Fennell. How are you?
Great, yeah.
So first of all, One Level Too Many, I'm just going to ask you, what appeals to you about the campaign and why did you decide to get involved?
I suppose what appeals to me is that I see people in dorm rooms drinking by themselves, and I think that's the loneliest thing in the world you could do. And I've done help with the Walk in My Shoes campaign about suicide and trying to get people like to share their feelings and all that kind of stuff. So this is linked in with that from my aspect. As you mentioned, I have my own business, so I sell flat shoes, and for that I tied in with Walk in My Shoes, and we did a big campaign, a big fundraiser. And to me, all the stories I heard were drink related at some sort, or there's just stories there that will break your heart. But to hear that people are drinking alone, and that's when it's mostly happening, that was when I said, okay, I can get involved with something. But I wanted to do something that was fun. Like like there's a lot of stories out there that people are going to hear, that I've heard, and I'm going to hear over and over again. But like, I want to get involved with something that's a bit more fun, a bit more outspoken, and people will buy into it more. So that's why I got involved with this campaign, to try and get people to get out of the dorm rooms or get out of the house and start socialising a bit more, but to be able to do it at your own pace, like, you know, so you're not going at someone else's at skull of points and all that kind of stuff, that you're doing it where you can have a social conversation and be in a social setting and nicely relaxed and at ease the whole day.
I suppose there is a certain culture of drinking within Irish students at the moment. Speaking as a student, do you feel that the One Level Too Many campaign could perhaps change the attitudes towards drinking within the demographic of students?
I don't see why not. Anyway, yeah, I think it's always going to be a bit more challenging to try and tap into the student market. Like, you know, I would have ran events when I was in college, and I still do a few things with students on nights out, and they're all looking for the best deal. So, like, you know, if I could put a deal for 2 Jägermeister for €5, they're just going to skull down, like, you know. So it's about trying to get people to realise what their limits are and to drink within their limitations. And when you see the campaign, the way it's being rolled out, like, you know, it's trying to get people to think a bit more nostalgic, to think about their youth, tying in with the games like Pac-Man and all that kind of stuff that are fun, like, you know, that they're thinking about happier times and all that kind of stuff, but they're not just doing stuff where someone's saying doing stuff. They're trying to tap into people's memory, their subconscious, about getting them to realise what they can do and know their limitations as well. So I think the campaign could definitely work.
Do you feel that Drink Aware could potentially take on this campaign, and could it benefit Drink Aware in turn?
Oh, 100%, yeah. I wouldn't have put your names out if I didn't think that. Yeah, they should do it. To be honest, there's a lot of other campaigns out there, but for me, this is a no-brainer. Like, you know, you have the social side where you could interact with people through social media. So there's a few different draws that this campaign works with compared to other campaigns. It's perfect. It fits in. And when people are drinking at their own pace, they seem to enjoy themselves a bit more, and that's what we were trying to capture with this whole campaign. And do that.
Couple cold beers, and everybody knows my name.